So we have you here to kind of just explain a little bit more about what you do in your leadership role at Urban League Greater Atlanta.
So the Urban League of Greater Atlanta is a civil rights organization at our roots, but we focus on people, and our whole focus is to advance African Americans economically, and we do that through a number of a holistic, really, approach. People need housing, they need education, they need the skill sets to be able to plug into today's economy and make livable wage jobs. And unfortunately, technology and the economy, and then on top of that, the pandemic and the recession, really have created a perfect storm where the need for skills rapidly accelerated, far past our ability to keep people current. And so you add on the pandemic where many individuals without skills have service fronting jobs where they're the lowest paid and they don't get paid if they don't show up. So it's now really a window of opportunity for people to tap into who they are, their interests, and we help them map it against this metro area statewide economy.
Now, I know that for a lot of people, you know, the city of Atlanta is, you know, Wakanda in a sense, is what they've said before. You know, that's what the younger ones say.
I get it. I love Wakanda.
Right.
I love that
but
concept.
for a lot of people, that's not how they see Atlanta. How are you in the Urban League working to kind of create a better lens for the city just overall, not just from like this one tunnel vision of, yes, come here, be black and be proud and, you know, thrive here. But a lot of people get here and they're struggling, you know, and then there's some people who have been born and raised here, they're still struggling. So just kind of talk about, you know, the importance of figuring out ways to connect with those people and creating a better view.
Well, it's the better view will come with better circumstances. And so for the Urban League, we're people-centric, but we know to lift the quality of life for the millions of black people and all people that are struggling right now, there has to be a collaboration with the business world, with government, and with the nonprofit sector. Because there's been so many years, just these 2 years of COVID, pre-COVID, we were recognized as the worst place in the nation for economic mobility, Mecca, right here. So what we've got is a tale of two cities, a tale of two states. And so Urban League sees ourselves in the middle. Our job is to connect with the people who aren't thriving and support them to connect with these opportunities that are there for them. So it means it's education. It always comes back to that. But to get to education, you have to have a safe roof. You have to have your basic needs met, because you gotta focus in order to strive and move forward. And there's just a lot of families totally unstable right now.
And with the Urban League and the things that you all are doing to advocate for these things, can you share how people can be involved with the Urban League, how people can, you know, utilize their time, even if they're volunteering, they realize that there's something that they can benefit from, you know, doing some other things for the community. Can you share how they can be more proactive about that?
Absolutely. So the work we do is people driven. So, and every aspect of our work, whether it's the human service side, we need volunteers who can help triage people, you know, talk to them, find out what their needs are, help lead some of our life skills classes, you know, so we can help people get on their feet. In our economic mobility sector, it's all about career pathways and small business development. We need instructors, we need mentors, we need capital, we need donations, we need all of those things. People and companies and government we collaborate with so we can bring that to the people. And then we teach people how to manage their money understand credit, and build wealth.
Right.
There are so many people that have that talent, that know how to counsel people on budgeting and credit score. And then last but not least, we make sure everyone understands the importance of civic engagement and how that's more than voting for the President of the United States or even the senator. We got to vote up and down. Politics are local, the people in these seats matter, and we understand how when you struggle day to day just to make things meet, when someone says you should vote, people feel like, I voted for this person or that person. My life hasn't changed. So it's on us to make the change.
Right.
And so we're advocates at the state capitol, at the city council, talking to our congressional leaders all the time to push for new laws and resources that are needed to support people to get back on their feet.
I appreciate you bringing up the political aspect of this work as well, because just having that door to be open to all political leaders on every level is very crucial and important for the Urban League to have its presence to advocate for the community.
Absolutely, because in people's roles, they operate in their worlds, right? Big companies are in the corporate world. They don't necessarily know what's happening on the ground. Even elected officials, while they have their constituents, they don't always know. And so that's the relationship we have forged. And I'm so grateful. One of our colleagues, John Moy, came to us in a different role, but he helped get us expanding our focus. So now we have relationships at all of those levels, and we're building more. So that's the key. If the people making the decisions and with the resources are sincere about equity and moving us forward as a collective, everybody wins then. Nobody loses. When we help people lift, they can buy more, they can invest more, they can buy a house, they can buy a car, they can save, they can help their children go to better schools. All these things work together.
Awesome. So I know you've been in your position for quite some time. And it's a great reflection of your leadership, I feel like, if I'm speaking ahead here. But I bring that to the point because you've been in this position for this long. So with the transition of leadership that you've seen, talk about how important it is for you to kind of have that inroad with some of the political leaders and knowing the issues that, you know, they may not be recognized or they may not hear from their team, but you being at the table to kind of bring that up.
Well, you know, all nonprofits that operate really understand this. It doesn't matter who's sitting in the seat. I mean, it matters, but whoever it is, no matter their party, we have to communicate. Because if they're in the positions to make decisions that affect the people we serve, we have to have the courage to meet with people that we know we may not have the same views. But people sometimes, when their eyes are opened, see things differently and can change, but if we don't try. So, you know, we want to work with anyone that wants to work with the Urban League.
I love that.
And even we'll work, you know, we'll pursue people who may not want to work with the Urban League, but they're in roles and positions that are important for us to have at least relationship. I know you, you know me. We're straight shooters. You can call on me. Here's my number. I want people to feel like they have access if they need it. And so that's really it. It's all about right now supporting people back to stability. And this doesn't just apply to people with limited skills. We still have college educated and experienced people that are having to transition. And so we support everybody across the board. We say we meet people where they are and help them get where they want to be.
I love that. I love that. Now for you, how has it been for you to be in this position to lead, you know, this organization and to really just see the impact? Because I know you've got to feel good. I know that it wouldn't be coming from an ego standpoint, but it's more so like, we did that or we helped influence that. I know that's got to feel good from day to day.
The reason I love my job is because every single day, I personally and everybody on our team, we get to help people. that's just my heart. That's our passion. That's the mission of the Urban League. You know, running a nonprofit or any business, it's not easy because there's ebbs and flows of resources. There are challenges that present themselves within the organization, in the environment, in the political climate. But I've been honored and grateful for this opportunity to serve my people in this way. And so I've been in it 14 years almost, coming up. And so, you know, that means I'm trekking toward a transition in the not too distant future. So I just want to leave it in good stead, you know, and a platform where the organization is respected, that every day we do our best to help people's lives get better. We're not perfect by any stretch, but what we do every day, we strive to be better and to help the people that we serve. So you couldn't have a better job than my job, is the way I feel about it. But it does keep you up at night sometimes, and it is stressful at times because it's a business. We gotta, you know, we have people, we have to pay their salaries, we have vendors, we have, you know, training providers. And so that just means you've got to be on it every single day. To make sure that a pipeline is being built, your reputation stays solid, and you deliver for the people. You do that and have your relationship with God, because it's been a step with me all the way. Like I said, it's been a grateful time for me.
That's amazing. And I will say, just, you know, from the outside looking in, I will say you've done a tremendous job, even with me doing my most recent research and everything on what the Urban League of Greater Atlanta has been doing. So my last question and final thing would just be, what's the next step? Like, what's the next issue? What's the next main thing for Urban League of Greater Atlanta to kind of attack and kind of break down?
Okay, so with this housing issue, it has really touched us. We got in the emergency financial assistance business at the very beginning of the pandemic because we knew the main thing people needed was help with paying bills and rent and car notes and things. And so we've raised $2.5 million so far. We have another $4 million coming from various sources. And so for us, my dream would be to build a financial empowerment center. That's what we are now. And have attached to it transitional housing, 24-hour daycare, and opportunities for people to upskill and be supported every single day and every minute of the day. So that's my vision, and that's a dream that I have, and I'm starting to talk it up. So we'll see.
Look, as long as you're talking about it, we're putting it out there into the universe, we can manifest that thing.
That's right. Let's do it.
So most importantly, we appreciate you visiting us here in our studios, and we would love to have you come back.
I'd love to come back.
And we really appreciate your time, and thank you so much.
Thank you, and bring some of my colleagues back.
Yes, we sure will.
They're experts in their work.
So could you share with us real quickly where people can find you as well as the Urban League and how they can support and do whatever moving forward?
All right, so visit our website at www.ulgatl.org, or you can call us at 404-659-1150. Also, we're running the city's guaranteed income program that pays $500 a month for 12 months. No strings attached, so we're really excited about that partnership with the City of Atlanta. So call us and tell us what you need. If we can't do it, we'll connect you to one of our amazing partners.
Call them now. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.